This episode is brought to you by Michigan Economic Development Corporation. In Michigan, you can have both a rewarding career and a quality lifestyle, with plentiful career opportunities in world-changing, innovating industries, from electric vehicles to clean energy to biotech, with room for advancement no matter where you are in your career. Plus, Michigan offers a welcoming, beautiful, affordable, and inclusive community for all. Live your best life. You can in Michigan. Visit themichiganlife.org.
Welcome to the Instagram Stories for Wednesday, September 22nd. I'm your host, Daniel Hill. I want to talk today about Instagram strategy in terms of how to grow your account. It's very hard to tell you the best ways to grow your account because, frankly, I don't have millions of followers, so I can't tell you from my own personal experience. But what I can tell you are strategies that I normally recommend to my clients, the ones I teach in classes, and so forth. Karen X Cheng is a content creator I've been following for a while. She's now got 1 million followers, tons of sponsorships with companies like Adobe, and she breaks down in a 5-part series what her strategy is for how she grew to 1 million followers and how you can shortcut it. Obviously, there's no shortcut, but I think a lot of the tips that she says makes a lot of sense, so I wanted to share them with you. Here's the clip.
I've experimented with so many different ways to grow my account, and there was one thing that just worked better than everything else. It was this. Get large pages to repost your content. And even better if you can get them to repost your reels. Out of everything I tried, that was the single most effective thing, and more than half of my 1 million followers are from that. Here's how you do it. Find large community pages on Instagram, pages that have a theme. Maybe it's filmmaking, art, humor, education, or travel. You're looking for pages that post content from lots of different creators, and then you need to reach out to them. But here's the tough part. These pages get hundreds of DMs, so how do you stand out and get their attention? That's a whole strategy that took me, honestly, months to figure out, and I wrote out exactly how I did it here in my article for Adobe, which you can read for free right now. In next week's episode, I'm going to talk about how you can go from just getting views to actually getting people to follow you. In part 2, I showed you the main strategy I used to grow. I did this by getting large pages to repost my reels. Here's one of them. I got this video reposted on 9gag, and that day I grew by 12,000 followers in a single day. Not bad. 2 months later, another one of my videos got reposted on 9gag, and I got around the same number of views. But this time, I grew by 127,000 followers in one day. If the videos got roughly the same number of views, why was there such a big difference in the number of followers? Here's why. The second time, I asked 9gag to tag me in the first line of the caption. Why does this matter so much? Because Reels only shows the first line of the caption. If you get tagged any lower than that, people just won't see it. So how do you get pages to tag you in the first line? You can just ask nicely and say this. But none of this matters if people don't actually want to watch what you're making. So next week's topic is storytelling. I'm going to tell you about one pretty simple change I made to my content, and then my videos started taking off. Here's what I did. I started showing the behind the scenes of my shots. Why is showing the behind the scenes so powerful? It's because it changes the intent of the video. When I didn't do behind the scenes, I was just kind of showing off. Like, look at this cool shot I got. It was about me. But when I started showing the behind the scenes, it's no longer about me. It's about you, giving you a chance to be entertained or to learn something. But the point I'm trying to make is not just about the behind the scenes. It's about being useful. That's the number one change that I made, was going from how can I show off on social media to how can I be useful to my audience. The creators that are growing the fastest right now are the ones who know how to be useful to their audience. And being useful can take many forms. Next week, I'm going to talk about creativity and how I get my ideas.
You know what I really like about that strategy? It's original. It rides the wave of Instagram promoting Reels, gives someone else content to share on their page, which they want to share Reels as well so that they can do better in the algorithm. It's not a win-win. It's a no-lose. Like, that's definitely a great strategy, and I would highly recommend it. Okay, that's it for today's show. Come back tomorrow. I'm going to play another clip from Karen's strategy video, so come back and check that out.